This is the boosted board.
Yeah, this is the boosted board, and it's probably the best thing I got to try this year by far. And this was thanks to SproutUp. So if you don't know what SproutUp is, it's basically a company or a network that lets you get early access to innovating and emerging products like the boosted board. Pick the ones you genuinely like and request to try them out. You can try the boosted board out on your own down in the description. So the model I have is a single drive version, and I think this model is fine for everybody. It has 1000 watts of power, top speed is 18 miles per hour, can ride a hill grade of 10%, has a range of 8 miles, and weighs 13.5 pounds. And this is what they call a last mile vehicle, which basically means that this board is meant for a quick trip around town, or if you use a public transit where it drops you off a couple blocks away from your destination. This will be a whole lot faster than you walking, plus it's ridiculously fun. The board is controlled by this remote and it's pretty simple to use. There's a trigger and you have to hold it down, and you can scroll the gear up to go forward or go back for reverse or brake. There's also a multi-purpose button on the bottom to turn the remote on, check the battery status, and even switch the riding mode. The board automatically connects to the remote, which is awesome. You can charge the remote with a mini USB cable, which is included, and I'm kind of bummed out that it's not micro USB cable, which is much more mainstream. It takes about 4 hours to fully charge the remote. There's also a companion app that is only available on iOS and offers you some pretty useful information. On the top right, you can see your battery status, and on the left side, you can see the miles traveled and a trip meter, which you can reset it if you like. Below that is where you can choose the riding mode, which is really nice. You can also rename the boosted board on the top. If you know how to ride a skateboard, then learning how to ride the boosted board is a breeze. You do want to go at the beginner's level at first to kind of get the feel of it, but within 10 minutes, I was able to go at max level at full throttle comfortably. At first, it's pretty weird because the board is pushing you rather than you pushing the board normally. But like I said, within 10 minutes, you should be able to at least get a hang of it. Anyways, the boosted board has orangutan wheels, which offers nice traction and offers a really smooth ride. The board is made out of bamboo, which makes it extremely flexible and is really comfortable to ride on. The gear is on the back of the board while the battery is on the front. The boosted board was extremely fun to ride on. I had a blast riding this down the streets, and my friend also had a lot of fun. The board is easy to control with the remote, and it was super responsive. I was actually really surprised how high it can actually climb hills. I live in an area where it is extremely hilly, and in my testing, it was able to climb all of them with ease and still was able to keep it running at a pretty fast pace. To master the board, my friend literally took about 2 to 3 minutes to master, and it was so much fun riding this throughout the school as well. Comparing it to a regular skateboard is 1,000 times much more fun. I can't imagine how thrilling it is for Casey Neistat running through the busy streets of New York. By the way, all the POV shots were shot by the Xiaomi Yi, and that review is coming shortly. The boosted board lasted for 8 miles, and that's a mixture of cruising around, going full throttle, and braking. And it's actually pretty cool how it can generate back some battery life when you are braking or going reverse. If I were to go full throttle all the way, this will probably last me around 6 to 7 miles. For my use, 8 miles is plenty to go around and have some fun. Charging this thing was extremely fast as well. It took me a little less than an hour to fully charge this from 0 to 100%, which is amazing. In conclusion, this board is amazing. It is quite costly at $1,000 for the base model, but you shouldn't think of this as a toy. You should rather think of this as a cheap vehicle to ride around like near places. So, well, that's basically it, guys. That's a review of the boosted board. And if you like this review, make sure to thumbs up and subscribe for more similar content like this. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.